Jamison Tyone, the veteran right-hander, takes the mound today. He's made 10 starts, a 3 up, 2 down, a 3.09 ERA.
Mason Wynn, the St. Louis designated hitter, leads off. That shot toward right. Mike Tauchman is there and handles that cleanly. 1 up and 1 man down. A guy like Burleson jumps at the first one, drives that toward left. Happ is there. And very quickly, 2 men are out here in the top of the Cardinals first. Paul Goldschmidt, the Cardinals first baseman, is 1 for 8 so far in the series. There's a shot headed for the left field corner. Goldschmidt turned on that baby, and he's aboard with a 2-out single for St. Louis.
A battle of the Highlanders here. Goldschmidt and Tyone, both graduates of the Woodlands High School in Woodlands, Texas.
And Goldschmidt with a lead at first for Nolan Gorman. And a shot to center field. That's going to drop for a hit. Good base running for Goldschmidt off with the crack of the bat. The Cardinals have runners first and third with 2 outs here in the opening inning. Nolan Arenado's looking more like himself in St. Louis. Gorman takes off. The throw to second is going to be way in front of the bag. And Nolan Gorman has his 3rd stolen base. And St. Louis now 2 runners in scoring position. And he chased. Tyone with a big breaking ball, pitches out of first and third with 2 outs.
The veteran right-hander Miles Michaelis come out of that dugout. You might as well be ready to hit because he's going to get after you first pitch strike a high percentage of the time.
2 quick strikes to Tauchman and got a chase. A swing and a miss. Tauchman didn't think he went around, but he's rung up by Paul Clemens, and Michaelis has his first strikeout of the day. Christopher Morel is next and hits one in the air to center. Michael Ciani retreats a step for 3 and puts that away for out number 2. And this one on the ground is second. Gorman retreats and first in time. An efficient first inning for Miles Michaelis. Cardinal shortstop Brandon Crawford backing up Mason Wynn. And he's loved hitting here at Wrigley. He splits the gap in right center. That's going to bounce into the ivy. And Crawford on his way to second. He's got a 1-out double. And the Cardinals have their 3rd man in scoring position on the day.
This is a center cut fastball from Tyone. Brandon Crawford's always been able to hit the fastball.
So another chance for St. Louis. The Cardinals 0 for 1 with runners in scoring position. Crawford aboard with 1 out for Pedro Pajes. High towering fly ball toward left. And going back up against the ivy. And that's going to carry out. Pedro Pajes with a wind-blown homer for the Cardinals. It's 2-0 St. Louis.
Pedro Pajes, excellent weekend. Just got a little bit better, didn't it? Follows up the Crawford double with his 2nd home run of the weekend, 2nd home run of his big league career. An ambush from the bottom of the batting order. It's a breaking pitch, and it's up.
When Pajes met his dad after the game on Friday, his dad was sobbing uncontrollably. Pedro said he was hoping to keep it together. He couldn't. And what a Father's Day weekend for Pedro Pajes. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And that one headed for right center field. That's down for a hit. So 3 consecutive hits for the Cardinals. A double, a homer, and a single from, as you said, the bottom of the order. That turns the lineup card back to the top. And Ciani's going to be picked off. Heck of a pickoff move for Tyone. He really needed that. And that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Yeah, big man, but Tyone with a pretty quick feet and a quick snap throw to first base. Ciani clearly had intentions of stealing second here. You see him leaning. Matter of Michael Busch catching the ball and applying the tag.
And Wynn chases in the left-hand batter's box, and that ends the Cardinals' 2nd inning. Seiya Suzuki leads off for the Cubs. And a perfect pitch freezes Suzuki. Dropped his arm angle a little bit and has his 2nd strikeout. Not this time, though. Michaelis heats him up 92 miles an hour and has back-to-back strikeouts. Paul Goldschmidt will have another chance here. Sharply hit, a base hit. Goldschmidt's 2 for 2. It's 2 outs. And here's Arenado, who struck out with 2 aboard in the first. On the ground, speaking of shortstop, sliding stop Swanson. Long throw to first is going to get Arenado by a stride at the first base bag. Dansby Swanson, a heck of a play. Brendan Donovan, a Gold Glover, took out a chunk of ivy on a catch-up against the wall.
Michael Busch with a bid for extra bases the other way. Appreciative Miles Michaelis with a round of applause for his left fielder,
who's been busy, shall we say, and left in this series.
Having a nice chat with some of the fans out in the bleachers.
Soft contact. Crawford, catcher running. That does, and still got his man after a double clutch. Michaelis has his 3rd ground ball out of the game. He has set down 9 straight. Tauchman drives one into right, and that'll drop in front of Burleson for the first Cubs hit of the ball game. And so Tauchman at first for Suzuki, 2 away. That's going to sneak through for a base hit. Suzuki with a single, and the Cubs have 2 aboard with 2 outs in the 4th inning. Nice piece of hitting by Suzuki, and that brings up Ian Happ with a chance to change the game in an instant. As this one nubbed toward the middle of the diamond. Gorman comes up barehanded, can't make the play. It's an infield hit for Happ. So Michaelis got the soft contact he wanted, but no chance to get Ian Happ. And all of a sudden, the Cubs have the bases loaded in the 4th inning with 2 outs. A big spot for Nico Horner. Now the crowd at Wrigley getting into the game. Bases loaded, 2 outs. The pitch is on the ground, left side. Crawford goes the short way, close play, and in time. Bang, bang play at second. Happ forced for the moment. Cubs are going to challenge it. So the call on the field was out at second. And if he's safe, the Cubs will have their first run of the game. A big turning point here in the 4th inning.
After review, the call on the field stands.
Great hustle by Happ, but the call stands. He's out by an eyelash. The Cubs lose their challenge and leave the bases loaded in the 4th, trailing 2-0 to the arch rival Cardinals. A bullet into center. That'll drop in front of Bellinger for a base hit. Arenado 1 for 3 today. 3-2 pitch. Runner goes. And a breaking ball taken outside. Crawford walks for the 2nd time. The inning continues for St. Louis. Pedro Pages bats with 2 on now and 2 outs. Pages first pitch swinging, pops it up into the sunshine. Horner on the right side gives way in right to Tauchman.
First time holding a shutout into the 6th inning here at Wrigley Field. This is his 9th career start here.
Now he begins his 3rd trip through the lineup. Well, swing and a miss. That takes care of Tauchman. Michaelis picks up his 4th strikeout. Strike 3. Pulled a string on Morel and has back-to-back punch-outs in the 6th inning. Miles Michaelis is pitching today at Wrigley Field, and he's got 2 outs. And a ground ball, diving stop, deflects off Goldschmidt, flips to the pitcher, covering, and they got him. An amazing play by Goldschmidt and Miles Michaelis, who stretched out at the last moment. He is through 6 shutout innings at Wrigley Field in Chicago. The Cubs make a pitching change. Drew Smiley is the first on in relief today. That one shot over second. It's a base hit. So Burleson has his 3rd hit of the series. And the inning continues with Paul Goldschmidt, who's stung the ball 3 times today. On the ground to 3rd. Wells got it. Double clutch. First is in time. 2-0 St. Louis after the stretch. And Miles Michaelis goes to work with the heart of the order coming up. Michaelis on a great run. 14 consecutive scoreless innings dating back to his last outing against the Pittsburgh Pirates. He might be tested right away. Nope, it's going to be Ciani who calls him off. And Michael is there for the Cardinals. 8 up and 8 down for Miles Michaelis. So Michaelis versus Happ. This one hooked toward the right field corner. That one's down for a base hit. And Happ's got at least 2. Carlson digs it out of the corner. And Happ will stop at second. That's the first extra base hit for Chicago, and that brings the tying run to the plate.
Outstanding effort from Michaelis today. Ian Happ drops the head on that pitch.
In a 2-0 game, Miles Michaelis departs with the lead. Miles Michaelis out after 6 1/3 innings, and now Ryan Fernandez is on to pitch for St. Louis. Michael Busch 0 for 2. 2-strike pitch. Is lifted toward left. Donovan's not going to catch that. That's going to score the first run of the game for Chicago. And opposite field, 2-strike hit for Busch. It's a 2-1 game.
Well, Michael Busch has had good swings all afternoon for the Cubs. This time he goes oppo again. Shoots this ball to left field. The backdoor breaker.
So the Cubs are right back in this game. It's a 2-1 score. Here's Donovan. He's 0 for 3. And he pokes a single into right field. Went down and combed that baby. And Donovan is aboard. He's 1 for 4. Another lefty is coming up. Brandon Crawford. Crawford has doubled, scored, and walked twice.
A little hammy bite. And Ollie Marmol and the trainer bouncing out of the dugout. He's looking to go yard right there, right? Sitting on one, taking a big leg kick.
So Crawford will not be able to continue. Jose Fermin will come on and pinch hit. Fermin digs in and pops the first pitch up right side. Busch in foul ground at the first base coaching box is there. He makes the play, and that will retire the side. A leadoff walk in a 1-run game. And here is a pinch runner.
Pete Crow Armstrong.
He's going. Pitch way outside. No chance for Pages. Little pop fly into left. Donovan coming on. Got a great jump and makes a sliding grab for the first down. So Morel's bid to tie the game is denied by Brendan Donovan. So it's up to Seiya Suzuki. Runner at 3rd. 2 outs. He got him. A swing and a miss.
Here comes the high-octane offerings of Helsley.
He has saved 23 games, including game 1 here. And now it's up to Dansby Swanson to keep the game alive for the Cubs. Runner at 2nd. 2 outs. Helsley's 3-1 pitch. It Was a slider. He bounced it. Swanson takes a walk. He's the winning run. The Cubs will go to their bench with 2 on and 2 outs. And it's Patrick Wisdom, the pitch. Fly ball hit toward left. Donovan racing toward the line track. He's got it. What a way to end Father's Day Sunday. The St. Louis Cardinals take 2 out of 3 at Wrigley Field. 2-1 is the final score.